Tell me more about your face.
Well, I would say it's a feline
Hmm.
features. Like, I don't know if that's Lemurian or
Hmm. Beautiful. And these feline features appear to be male or female?
I think it's female.
Hmm. And were you wearing anything on your head?
No,
Beautiful. Do you get a sense that you're wearing any clothes?
not really. It's like maybe it's a uniform. I don't know.
Hmm.
Or a suit, a space suit, but no helmet.
Yes.
But it's tight fitting.
Beautiful. In this light lavender place that you're in, let's bring your eyes into focus as you look around. What do you sense that's around you?
A big, I'm gonna call it a utopia.
Hmm.
And I know I'm involved in healing people, helping people get healed.
Hmm. And do you get a sense of what you do or how you heal people?
Well, there must be centers
Hmm.
or, and maybe there's technology similar to, like here we hear of med beds,
Hmm.
but it's something like that.
Yes. Do you get a sense that there's other people around you, other beings like you?
Hmm.
Beautiful. Let's go to one of these healing centers. Would you like to go to the healing center?
Sure.
Beautiful. Let's be at the healing center. What is it that you see, sense, feel at this healing center?
Um, just that there's these big devices. Device isn't the right word, but it's a big, um, people are like encapsulated
Hmm.
and their bodies are restored.
Yes. Beautiful. And what happens in these encapsulated spaces where the people are? How does it heal them?
Well, I'm not sure, but there's no water in there. There's no
Hmm.
liquid.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's just vibrationally or I'm not sure.
Using all your knowing. What do you feel that it is that heals these people?
Well, it forces them to be still and silent.
Hmm.
And I shouldn't say it forces them. It when they're encapsulated, they aren't distracted by anything.
Hmm.
And so they can rest
Yes.
and then they can and then the vibration can heal
Beautiful.
or frequency or what it is exactly. I feel like it's vibration, but
Yes. And do you get a sense of where these healing centers or what they're on or where they're located?
they're off planet.
Yes. Do you get a sense of where off planet they are?
Just in a there's so many galaxies and it wherever it is, it feels really open.
Hmm. Beautiful. What type of beings are able to use these healing chambers in the healing center?
I think it's any of them,
Yes.
many different, but there's not like reptilian type beings. There's nothing scary looking
Hmm.
or yeah, they just all they're not all the same, but they um And it looks scary.
What do you get a sense that you do in this place, in this healing center? How do you help these beings to heal?
Just to talk to them and um, guide them,
Hmm.
help them to go through the process so that they aren't afraid. And
And is there any human type beings in these chambers?
mm, yeah, I think there might be.
Hmm.
They don't stand out as much as the others, but I don't think humans are excluded.
Yes.
But they're people that have good intent.
Hmm.
There's no evil. It's all good.
And do you get a sense that there's any other beings like you working in this place? Or is it
Yeah,
different beings?
there's lots of them and they are different.
Hmm.
Some the same, some different.
Is there any of these beings that you'd like to talk to? We can ask them any question.
Well, I just see where everybody is busy.
Hmm.
They're not in a hurry
Yes.
like we are down here,
Hmm.
but they're busy. They're doing their job, but they like it.
Hmm. Beautiful. We can speak to them telepathically if they're busy. We can speak to
Mm-hmm.
them telepathically. Let's go ahead and ask them how these chambers heal.
How do the chambers heal? Well, it's fast.
Hmm.
I mean, I think it's minutes.
Yes.
And they just want to help as many people as quickly as possible.
Hmm.
But it's not like medical doctors where they rush people through like cattle.
Yes.
They genuinely love the people they're helping,
Hmm.
and they want to be very thorough. But it's a one-time deal. They don't ever have to have it again.
Hmm. Do you get a sense that this healing center is on some type of craft or it's on a planet?
Yeah, I feel like it's a place, like a
Hmm.
planet.
Hmm.
And I feel like it's shortly after whatever is going to happen with Earth.
Yes.
And they need to get as many people well or healed or whatever the word is
Hmm.
quickly so that things can be restored in the universe.
Yes. Can they
And
go ahead?
well, for those that may remain on Earth or go to different planets, they want them restored.
Hmm. Can they share with us what it is that's supposed to happen on Earth that they need to restore as many people as they can?
I'm not sure.
Let's go ahead and ask them. See if they can share that with us.
What's going to happen on Earth? I feel like it's going to be a parting of the ways.
Hmm.
Some are going to go one way and some are going to go another,
Yes.
but some may come back to Earth.
Hmm.
And I don't know if it's maybe the bad ones are going back to Earth or if they're going somewhere else and the good ones are coming back. That part I'm not certain of,
Yes.
but there's going to be a parting of the ways.
Hmm. And how will that parting of the ways occur?
I feel like it's
What?
instantaneously.
Hmm. And what will a human experience shifting to a better timeline? What will they experience?
Joy
Mm-hmm.
and bliss. They're going to be um, unbelievable.
Yes. What will they notice around them?
Um, how bright and light everything is. There's no heaviness.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And it'll happen in an instant.
Yeah. They won't even know what hit them.
Mm-hmm.
Transformed quickly.
And will they remain where they are, just be in a newer version?
I don't really think so. I think people or beings are going to be dispersed. Well, they can go wherever they want to go.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. What were the ones that experience that stay, that are on the earth plane, that shift into that higher frequency?
I think they're going to help heal the earth.
Mm-hmm. What type of things will they be doing healing the earth?
Um, there's just cleanup that needs to take place
Yes.
because of what the nefarious ones have done
Mm-hmm.
and put out there.
Yes.
You know, restore trees, plant trees, and um, help the soil.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything that's been either harmed by chemicals or depleted from not using love in their farming techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and part of it was farmers were manipulated. They had to do things how the powers that be made them do it. They didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them, they were strong armed by like Monsanto.
Mm-hmm. And do you get a sense for how long that cleanup will take?
I don't feel like it'll take very long,
Mm-hmm.
but it requires the love of the people or the beings. So it's the love that's going to heal it. But I feel like it needs to be hands on. It has to be like it just has to be a physical hands on. Because Source could come in and he could change it in an instant. But it requires love and tending to.
Mm-hmm. Do you get a sense in this healing center that this event has happened? Or was this before the event that changed in an instant?
Um, yeah, the event happened first and then the healing center.
Mm-hmm.
The healing center was always there.
Yes.
It's just they went there. And I'm not sure how we get there if that part I'm unclear on.
Mm-hmm. And is
And
it something? Go ahead.
maybe we go and get healed and then we can come back. Those that choose to come back
Mm-hmm.
to earth, um, they have to be healed so they can love the earth back.
Yes. And how come this one, can we get any healing in this healing center in this session today? Can we go to there?
Mm, that would be cool.
What do they say? Let's go ahead and ask them.
Yeah, I can get right in.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and let's allow this one's body to go to that healing center. Tell me what's being done.
There's 2 or 3 around me and they're helping me to get in this. It's clear
Mm-hmm.
and you just get in it and you just lay down and you're comfortable.
Yes.
The temperature's perfect and it's it's just so peaceful. There's no noise, but it's not just stillness, because sometimes stillness has a noise.
Hmm.
Complete silence can still have a noise,
Yes.
but there's no noise. It's just peace
Hmm.
in this.
Beautiful.
And there's so much peace that your mind is just it has to do with something in this that you're breathing in,
Yeah.
that it goes through your whole being
Let's
and your
ask.
mind has to relax.
Yes. Let's let's ask the ones that are helping you, the beings that are helping you into this clear chamber. Let's ask them what it is that you're breathing in.
It's like oxygen,
Hmm.
but way better.
Hmm.
It's like a higher grade, way higher than what we have here.
Yes.
Of course, the oxygen here would have been fine, but they've just screwed up everything here. So
Hmm.
it's probably how God intended it to
Yes.
begin with.
And as you breathe this in when are in that chamber, what
Mhm.
happens? What happens to your body? How do you feel?
All the cells are, um, I'm going to use the word rejuvenated, but it's better than that. It's not even, it's, I don't know what the word is. It's better than rejuvenated. It's better than restored.
Hmm.
Um, I'm at a loss for words what it is, but we can't even imagine because it's healing us so far deep that you just can't get that any other way
Yes.
to the what is it, the nucleus of each cell or the tiniest part,
Hmm.
and it gets them all at once.
Yes.
And you would think it would be overwhelming to the body,
Hmm.
but it isn't.
Yes.
It's
Be,
very gentle.
yes. And besides breathing in this high grade oxygen or air,
It's not
what?
really that. That's just the word I have to give it.
Yes. Hmm. In
But
addition,
again, it's better than that. Way
yes.
better.
In addition to that, what else happens in this chamber? What else do you experience?
If there's appendages are grown back out or restored instantly, it's not
Hmm.
really grown. You can't really say they grew back out. They're just there. So everything is better than it was, whether it's your vision, your hearing, your bones, your teeth. Everything is just, it's almost like it's a new you in a way.
Yes.
Um, so whatever needs, and really all of us need this, even if we think we're healthy,
Yes.
just because of what they've done to us down here.
Hmm.
So it's almost like a rebuilding in a way, or a remodel,
Yes.
or an upgrade. Let's call it an upgrade.
Beautiful. So is there anything else that is used in conjunction with that high grade air?
Um, I feel like there is, that it's not just that it's, or maybe it's that it just doesn't go in our lungs.
Hmm.
It encompasses us and it goes through our skin, so it just gets in, breathing it in and around us.
Yes.
Um, I had a word, but there it went. Let's see. Hmm. Well, so it's just, it's the whole deal. It restores. everything about us,
Hmm.
our mind, our will, our emotions. It doesn't take away who we are.
Yes.
It's not going to change your soul that way, but it it's kind of it's an upgrade, it's an overhaul.
Hmm.
So even if things were out of alignment, so it's kind of like the printer where the printer does an alignment, print adjust. So it's kind of like that. Um, so it realigns, it restores, it rebalances. Um, it clears our brain. Um, uh, but it does it all so quickly.
Yes.
And we come out feeling so good,
Hmm.
um, with clear thoughts and with really creative ideas and witty ideas and inventions and just ways to help others. Nobody comes out of there self-centered.
Hmm.
And it's not because they changed that in you. It's because you're well, when your brain is cleared and when you don't have the congestion of all the toxins or whatever were in us, then the love can come through because they're not changing our spirit. They're doing that realigning and putting in so much good stuff that we can't help but be full of love, and it comes out. In fact, I can almost see that the love actually comes out of our pores. You can you can it's like the aura, somebody's aura, but you can see the love that that just can leak out. And if they wanted to make it fully come out, it could really come out.
Yes.
If it was needed, it could come out strong.
Hmm.
But um, but everybody here is so full of love that it's not needed. But if they went somewhere else where it was needed, then it could be used that way. So maybe when they went back to Earth, the ones that are supposed to do that, that's when that would happen, maybe.
Hmm.
That they would almost be like spraying the ground, spraying the earth like you would a hose with water, but it's the love coming out of them and it's never ending. It's not going to run out. They don't have to go get recharged. It just keeps coming.
As this one's body's in this chamber, does this help heal and restore her DNA?
Yes.
Is there anything, are we able to clear and open her pineal gland?
Yes.
Beautiful. How does that happen in this place?
Because all the bad stuff from being on earth, it disintegrates.
Hmm.
It can't it just can't stay. And it doesn't even fall like dust.
Hmm.
It's annihilated. It's just gone. Poof. Nothing left of it.
What else can we do as we have our body in this place? You can ask the being, the feline being that's there of your higher self. What else can we do? What else needs done?
I don't know, but I wish there was a way to start it here now,
Hmm.
or to help people go there now, you know, without having to wait for the event to happen. that people could start receiving this.
Yes. And as our body is in this session and it's in this healing chamber right now, what else can they do for us? We heal and restore all the DNA, set it back to the divine blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
What else happens? What else do you experience?
Just wisdom. Wisdom comes.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And that is from clearing and opening her pineal gland.
Just even being in the device, but that too.
Mm-hmm. How can we take people back to this place? How can we go back to this place when we feel like we need healing?
Well, I can go back there because I've seen it.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
You could go there because you've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know how to help other people.
Yes. And so what we need to do is have people envision this healing center in this place.
Mm-hmm.
And we can take them there
Yeah.
and take them through the healing process.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
They don't even have to do anything. It's not really a process.
Mm-hmm.
It's just get in there, get in the capsule, just get in there and rest. You don't even have to do anything to rest. You just get in there and they bring the lid down and it's so quiet and peaceful and it's like you're on a cloud. You don't even really feel that you're on on a bed. It feels like you're just kind of floating in the capsule and you don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't do anything if you wanted to because there's so much peace flowing in and out of you. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to think. You can't think
Mm-hmm.
because the thinking is what blocks or slows stuff down.
Yes.
And so that has to be stilled. And so in this capsule, it is stilled.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't analyze something even if you wanted to. We can't imagine being that still because we can't do it here.
Yes.
But in that capsule, everything is so still and so peaceful and calm that really it's not even so much that the capsule's doing anything. Your body is such a magnificent thing that it will heal itself.
Mm-hmm.
So this capsule is really just guiding your own body to heal itself and providing things that we don't have here, like this upgraded oxygen, for lack of a better word. It's not really a good word for it, but it's what we have at the moment.
Mm-hmm. What does that smell or taste like? That upgraded air.
Mm. It just is so clean.
Mm-hmm.
We can't even imagine it because we've not had air that clean in our lifetime. The closest thing I can relate it to would be after it's rained, but even that's not a real good comparison.
Yes.
Because we have never experienced it, so it's beyond words how clean and fresh it is.
Beautiful.
And with each breath is healing all the time. So you don't get sick. You're not going to get a virus. You're not going to get anything.
Mm-hmm.
And just by breathing, I don't know that we need to eat anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not certain of that.
Yes.
That's just the feeling I get.
And after this and following this session, in order for her to get back to this place of healing and getting information, she just needs to get and visualize this
Just go
place
in
of
the
peace.
capsule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Because you don't have to have them to help you. You
Yes.
can just get in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. And so, as we're in this healing center, is there anything else that she needs to do differently for her health on this plane?
Just pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention and listen, because that's what she hasn't done. She's she's heard, but she hasn't listened.
Yes.
So when you hear it, you need to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So
And what should she pay attention to? Is there signs that she needs to pay attention to?
she knows that when she hears truth or speaks truth, she gets goosebumps.
Mm-hmm.
And she needs to pay attention to that because it happens to her all day long, especially at work.
Yes.
Either she speaks the truth or her client does. And so if she will pay attention, that is her sign.
Mm-hmm.
And so she needs to, so she's aware. That's how she knows what's truth for her.
Yes.
So she just needs to at least watch for that
Beautiful.
or pay attention to that.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else in her physical body that she needs to address as far as health or diet wise?
She does pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there again, she just probably just needs to pay attention to the little twinges that say, I wouldn't eat that,
Mm-hmm.
or to eat something.
Yes.
But she doesn't do too bad with what she eats. She could get off her ass and exercise some more.
Mm-hmm.
Or rebounder. She has a rebounder.
Yes. How can we help her with that to be able to help her to get out and move more?
It's a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And she chooses to watch YouTube. She
Mm-hmm.
could be, she's got a couple devices she can use. But it's not bad, but just tone stuff up. There's some new things she's learned recently. She's gonna put into effect, and that will hugely help.
Mm-hmm.
So
Beautiful.
that'll hugely help. Yeah. It's food. It's a yogurt or kefir that you make.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's working on that. She got the stuff to make it, and that will be a huge help
Mm-hmm.
for her and her family, actually. If
Cool.
you eat the right kind of yogurt with a certain bacteria, it will help your brain.
Mm-hmm.
So that will help.
Will it help with energy as well?
Yes. Helps with depression.
Mm-hmm.
She's not depressed, but for those that are.
Yes. And is there some ways that she can help heal and restore the DNA of her children and grandchildren?
She can place them in the med bed. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to call in the capsule.
Yes.
She can place them there.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of permissions does she need to get to do this?
She doesn't need any permission. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it out of love. They aren't going to understand.
Yes.
So it's like somebody that's a schizophrenic. You aren't going to get their permission to help them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know. They don't know what to ask. They don't know that they need help.
What if it's their journey to be that way or have that thing? Will it not restore or heal the issue that they have?
Well, it'll all turn out how it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And so what she can do is envision them being in the
Mm-hmm.
healing chamber,
Mm-hmm.
and then this will help them.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
I can even see her holding her granddaughter in the capsule.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's like they're just in there going to have a rest.
Yes.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And we can do this before the event or shift just by visualizing.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting. In fact, I feel like I can get in that capsule with my adult son. He wouldn't be an adult, he would be a baby. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get in that capsule with him, with all
Mm-hmm.
my children.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have them in my arms and get in that capsule and
Yes.
heal all of us. I didn't know I could do that then.
Beautiful. Is I want to check and make sure that her pineal gland is clear and open as it should be.
Okay.
How does that pineal gland look? What can we do since we're in this healing chamber right now?
It looks pretty good.
Beautiful.
It might take a day or two.
Mm-hmm. Is there any practices that she can implement to keep that clear and open?
She likes stones. She likes rocks.
Mm-hmm.
She wears them in her bra
Yes.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So she needs to get her books out and find those specific stones and make sure she wears that. And she also has some essential oils that she should revisit and go research which ones are for your higher self or whatever oils that she has that would pertain
Mm-hmm.
to the pineal gland. I think frankincense. Anyway, she can look it up. She's got this stuff.
Beautiful.
So start with that.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us. Was there any kind of upgrades that she got today from being in this chamber? Anything she'll notice?
Yes, she will.
What is it that she'll notice?
Clear thinking, and that she'll be hearing. She'll be hearing things. She will get more information.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually been getting it. She just didn't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
But now she'll get it.
Beautiful. And now that she's had this connection with you, she feels how this connection is and how she'll be getting this information.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Now you said that she's going to start hearing things a lot more. How else can she improve her psychic abilities?
She needs to just be still, get
Mm-hmm.
into a place where she can kind of try to turn her brain off
Mm-hmm.
because she ends up, her brain overthinks all the time.
Yes.
She tries to figure it out. So just try to stop that and just be still.
Mm-hmm. Would her visualizing that healing chamber help her to be quiet and still and
Yep,
shut the
that's the best way.
beautiful?
Because when that lid comes down, you can't hear a thing. So she just needs to go to that place
Hmm.
where she can't hear a thing because she gets easily distracted.
Hmm. And is there a better part of the day that she should do this?
Well, it would be the morning probably, but
Hmm.
um, and sometimes evening before she goes to bed. She's just more alert in the morning.
Hmm.
It's just better to start your day out with that.
Yes.
But yeah,
And this will help her to raise her vibration frequency and consciousness as well.
yes.
Hmm.
And with the food that she's going to be working on, that will help too.
Yes. Is there anything else that she needs to do to help raise her vibration frequency and consciousness?
Just pay it, she's got it going good with wearing the crystals, and she does pretty good with like at work, not getting triggered by people.
Hmm.
She can does pretty good with that, but there's certain people that can say things or push buttons, and so she just has to remember to mind her own business.
Hmm.
And it's just because somebody says something to you doesn't mean it's your business. That's on them. So it's just kind of paying attention and not letting people trigger her. And she doesn't always say anything to them, but she's triggered inside. So
Hmm.
she's got to work on shutting that down immediately. She can be triggered and
What's
be disrupted.
yes. What's the best way for her to release these triggers when they happen?
Well, try not to let it happen.
Hmm.
Shut it down immediately. Don't entertain the thought. But if you have, then like go shake it off. Shake your arms. Just shake the whole thing off. Drink some water and breathe.
Hmm.
Remove yourself from the situation. I mean, sometimes one or the other of these things will work, but it's a starting place. Half
Beautiful.
the time you're not breathing enough, or you're not hydrated enough, or sometimes she hasn't even eaten all day, so that right there can do it.
Hmm.
But she's got a plan for that too, so that'll help.
Yes. Beautiful. Keep hydrated, keep fed,
Hmm.
and keep rested.
Yeah, that.
Hmm.
Quit looking at your phone right before you go to bed.
Yes. What could she do instead of looking at her phone?
Read.
Yeah.
She has a ton of books.
Hmm. Is there anything else that she could do besides read?
Just tap into breathing. Get in your bed and breathe. Lay there and breathe, and just go to the capsule right before you go to sleep.
Hmm. Beautiful.
Pretend you're sleeping in the capsule when you go to sleep. Plan on staying there all night.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
why would you get out? I guess stay in the capsule.
Hmm. Hmm.
Don't get out. Stay in the capsule. Only get out to go to work.
Yes.
Oh.
Beautiful. What a good tip. Very good tip. She'd like to know how she can meet her spirit guides and her guardian angels.
Well, she'll probably be in touch with him now because she's more open.
Mm-hmm.
She can hear. It'll come.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. We'll allow that to come when it needs to, and you'll help direct and guide her.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. The aspect of herself that's that beautiful, tall, feline being that was a healer in that the healing chambers. Is that one of her guides? Higher self?
Oh,
Is that who we're speaking to today?
I think that's who it was.
Yes. And so she'd also like to know what her animal companions want her to know. And can you show her how to communicate with them telepathically?
That will come.
Hmm.
Yep. She just has to have still time. She has to spend time.
Yes. And is there any methods or any practices that she can use to help practice this?
Practice listening.
Yes. And would there be a sign, just like the goosebumps that she gets when she's speaking or hearing the truth? Would there be
Yes.
a sign when this is coming in, a message from her animals?
Mm. Yes, we could do that.
Hmm. What sign would she pay attention to?
Well, the goosebumps works.
Hmm. Beautiful. Beautiful. She can practice that. And
Yep. And pay attention in case there's others.
yes, thank you for that.
Yes, thank you. She doesn't really have to do anything.
Hmm.
Just live each day and pay attention and listen
Yes.
and just moment by moment do what you feel led to do
Hmm.
and don't think too far past that.
Yeah. It's very hard for us to realize that sometimes.
No kidding.
We'll try to help her with that.
Uh-huh.
She'd like
Yeah.
to she'd like to know what she's supposed to be doing for work.
Well, she's going to be working in a healing center
Hmm.
there on Earth, actually.
Yes.
So, there again, it's all going to work itself out
Hmm.
because she keeps looking and she keeps finding.
Yes.
So, she just has to keep walking and going through every door that's opened.
Yes.
And she's been doing that.
Beautiful.
She just needs to finish some of it up.
Hmm. And what can you tell her about SCHH and how that's going to integrate?
She needs to do that.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's
And
going to
is
be okay.
beautiful. Is there any other additional training that she should take?
She has a couple other classes that she's signed up for. She hasn't done them yet, but they will be good.
Hmm.
And the one thing the one lady did in your Tuesday class
Hmm.
that intrigues her.
Yes. Beautiful. So
So
she
she
could,
should check into that, whatever that was.
yes, beautiful. Is there anything else that you need to let her know about what her work is going to entail and what she may need to do?
For now, she needs to just do what she's got going on
Hmm.
and don't get too far out there.
Yes.
Just work on what you got and just take it a day at a time because it's all going to work itself out. There's nothing she can do anyway. It's going to work itself out. So she just has to follow through every day.
Mm-hmm.
You
How,
can't give her too much information at one time
yes.
because she runs with it and it might not be the right direction. So she just needs little bits.
Mm-hmm. And she just needs to keep walking through the open doors that open to her.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she just overthinks shit and,
Mm-hmm.
and she makes herself tired and, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she has to work for a little while longer. So she's got to, still deal with that. But that's practice ground, that's training ground.
Mm-hmm.
That's where she's learning as she does here. So now that she knows that, she has to keep listening and watching for it every day, every client, in
Yes.
every conversation, because she's going to hone that ability.
Beautiful. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
How can she create more abundance?
It's just going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have to do anything to create it. It's just going to happen.
Yes.
The whole process as she goes. She's going to end up where she's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll be just fine.
Beautiful. Just allow that flow to happen.
And she can always come to the capsule
Mm-hmm.
to regroup, to get
Yes.
still, and to get information. If that's where she needs to go, if she can't help but be distracted, then come to the capsule.
Mm-hmm.
If she feels like she's not hearing,
What are the very best healing techniques to learn to help others to release this negative entities or loss from light entities?
well, they all need to go to the capsule so you could teach them that.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Well, she's on the right track. There's lots of modalities for where you're at
Mm-hmm.
in the moment here on Earth. But it's going to be so short-lived. Things aren't going to be the same that much longer.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, just do all the things that you're doing because it's all good. Because better things are they're just right around the corner.
Beautiful. It's hard for us to wait sometimes.
It sure is.
Can you check and remove any walls or trapped emotions that are around her heart
They're
and
gone.
her DNA? Beautiful.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Is there anything that she needs to know about those? We release some trapped emotions from a parallel life and from when she was a baby. Is there,
No, it's just gone. Just move forward.
mhm. Beautiful. And why was that brought up today with the slight pressure she had in the head? Did we release everything that we needed to release from that?
Yeah, she's hungry.
Hmm.
So she's hungry and she didn't get enough sleep.
Yes.
So she just needs to eat something and have a nap.
Okay. Beautiful. But that was brought up today, though, too, so we could clear that parallel lifetime emotion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Is there any final messages for this one?
Just enjoy your life
Mm-hmm.
and don't make it harder than it needs to be.
Yes.
Take it a day at a time. Don't overthink anything. That's
Be-
about it. And listen. Listen. That's the biggest thing is to listen
Mm-hmm.
and to trust yourself because that's what she hasn't done. She hasn't trusted. And she can trust herself now.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you. Is there anything else, or are we complete?
I think we're good.
I want to thank you so much for coming through today and conversing with us. I want to thank you for all the help, healing, and wisdom that you provided for us today. And now I'm asking the higher self to recede with much love and much thanks for all the information that they've given to us today.